happy weekend out there. Welcome. This is going to be number 2 for my wow for the weekends. I've only done one before, so excited to kind of move forward and try some new products and tutorials, kind of go into some things that I haven't tried out before in the tutorials. So today, what I am looking at is a quick eye look. Something that has a really nice soft neutral palette to it, and so of course if we're going to try to do that, then palette number 1 is the perfect fit for us. So that's what I'm going to use today, and I'm going to flip this open and show you some of the colors that we're going to use today for this kind of quick neutral look to just have a nice soft neutral palette on the eyes that goes along with really anything, any outfit that you want to wear. If you want to have a nice flawless eye look without anything too dramatic, this is a good way to go. So these are the colors in the palette, and we're going to be using, I'm going to use my cheat sheet here. We're going to use Sincere on the lids, and so you can see that that's this color right here. It's a little bit of a brassy color right there. That's going to go on the lids, and then we're going to use Zealous as well, and Zealous is going to go, it's a little bit more of a browny black brass color, and that's going to go on the outside of the lids. And we will use Chipper as well. It's right in the middle. That's going to go in crease and corner. And I'm going to use Elated here at the end, a nice light color right under the brows and to blend things out. And then we'll put some liner on as well. I've got my face pretty much done. It is getting to be about 8 p.m. here in Dallas, and I had put my makeup on this morning, probably right around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So pretty happy with it lasting as long as it has. And I'm glad that you're able to see that. Haven't had to do any touch up or anything like that. I did add some lip color for the video. So for anyone that's interested, this color is called Shy, and it's one of our lip stains. So this is very long lasting. I have worn this this product when on a day when I had a dentist appointment, and my lipstick was untouched even after they did all the poking and prodding and cleaning. I still had this wonderful color on my lips and didn't have to worry about reapplying, so that was really nice. So I thought I'd show you the Shy color, which is on right now. I also have a little bit of eyeliner on still from this morning, and our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I actually have just one of the 2 products on. It's the 3D Fiber Lash Transplanting Gel, which kind of when you put that on by itself, it works pretty much like a regular mascara. And I was kind of just going for a softer look today because we were outside, and you might see a little bit of redness on my face. Yeah, we were outside and I got some color. So yeah, that's okay. That's what happens when you live in the South, right? So I'm going to start off with our deluxe brush for the colors that are going on the lids, and I'm actually going to get it a little bit damp. And what's nice about that is with the damp brush, I can really pick up a good amount of color. And again, we're going to start out with Sincere, which is this color right here. But with this damp brush, I can pick up a lot of color. I can deposit a lot of color on the lid, and the color itself pops and really comes out a little bit more. So you can see I'm just going, just kind of doing little pats right on my lid. And I'm kind of focusing more on the inside of the lid, into the middle, and just a little bit to the outside. The reason I don't need to go all the way to the outside of the lid is because I'm going to put another color there. So there you can see that Sincere on the lids. Going to get the brush damp again and get to the other eye as well. Again, just being able to pull this color make it pop a little bit more, and then I'm just patting it on with the brush. Again, mostly focusing on that inside of the lid, the middle, and then kind of going out into the outside as well. So you can see that color is really nicely placed on there. Okay, so our next step is to do the outer portion of the lid. So I'm going to clean off my brush here. I'm going to get it damp again. And for the outer portion, we're going to use Zealous. And Zealous is this last color on palette 1. I don't know if I can point it out to everybody, but it's this color on the end here, kind of a darker brassy color. And that's just going to go on the outside of the lid. Again, just kind of doing some patting because I really am just trying to deposit this color onto the lid. Okay, so that's Zealous. Again, this is palette 1 out of the 5 that are offered by Unique. So there's lots of color options. Even just with getting one palette, you have a lot to play with. And they come in color families. So when you check that out online, you can see what I mean. They're colors that are complementary or they're within the same family. Okay, so we got the outside of the lid there. And I'm actually going to change brushes. I want to use something that's more like a crease brush for the next part, which is basically getting into the crease of the eyes and really highlighting that part. And we're going to use a color called Chipper, and that's the one right in the center. And I am gonna, actually I think I'm not gonna dampen the brush for this one, just maybe go for a softer look. But in this case, since I'm not dampening the brush, I'm gonna go ahead and tap that extra color off after I've gotten it on the brush. And I'm gonna start on the very outer edge of the lid and kind of go in little circles and then kind of work my way into the crease that way. And so my friend Ville-Marie, she calls this doing tornadoes and windshield wipers. And I think that's such a great analogy. It's so memorable. And I'm like, man, I need to like come up with my own kind of little phrase like that that is cute but helps you remember what to do. So there. So that's Chipper. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I'm getting the color Chipper right back on the brush here. And again, I'm just gonna tap, get that excess off, start on that outer corner with some circles, and then work my way into the crease. And I realize that that kind of looks strong at this point in terms of a lot of color, but do not worry because we're going to blend this out at the very end. So I think we've got a good amount of color on there. You can see Chipper, okay. All right. So then I'm gonna go into a blending brush, which is a little bit wider and softer. And what I'm gonna do is go right under the brows in sort of an upside down C shape. And that's gonna be in the color Elated, and that's on the end here. So this would be a dry brush as well. So I'm getting the color on here, tapping off the excess, and then going right under the brow in a C shape. And then I'm gonna pull that color off to the side to help blend out the Chipper, which is the darker brown, which was looking kind of strong before when we first applied it, but now we're blending that out. Okay, gonna get some more of this Elated on here. And right under the brow. And blending that color out on the end there. All right. So that's our look. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner, and this is the brown or the chocolate colored liner from Unique, and really you could go with black over this, with brown. There's even a beautiful navy color that with brown eyes or darker complexions looks really nice. Even with this neutral palette on, you could use that one, but I'm gonna use the brown liner. And like I said, I've got a little bit of an advantage because I had some liner on from before. And so this is sort of like a reapply. So I'm getting that line back into shape. And I like to, everyone does this different. I kind of always start from the center and then pull the color out to the outside. And you can even get right under the eyes as well on the lower lids for some more dramatic effect. So here we go with the other eye. Again, I'm just pulling from the inside out and then getting the under eye or the lower lid here. Okay. So that's our look for our eyes. Really easy. Just a few colors to give us a nice neutral look on the eyes. So I hope everyone enjoyed that, and hope you find it useful. If you have any questions though, let me know. I can let you know what products were used. If you have any questions about the technique, even if there's something else that you want to see in a tutorial, let me know, because I'm going to be doing these hopefully religiously every weekend. Wow for the weekend. So this is number 2. Think it was good. Hope it was good for you, and have a great evening, a great weekend. Love you. Mwah. Thanks.